ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on behalf of our director, Gary Gillette, and members of your Missoula City Band, Bill Roach here saying welcome, welcome to our final concert for the 2010 season. It's so good to see you all here. Weather was a little dicey and it was the fair, but you truly are our stalwart audience. Thank you for showing up. Thank you. Would you please join us now as we honor our nation with the playing of our national anthem. Well, August seems to be a birthday month. We've got a bunch of them here. In the audience, a faithful audience member, Jeannie Bowles. Where is Jeannie? Where's Jeannie? There she is, over there. Jeannie is 82 years young on Wednesday. That's today. In the clarinet section, we have a plethora. Rose, the black belt clarinetist, has her birthday this week. Where's Rose? There she is. There it is. Cindy Miller is 29. She's right there. And Grant Threlkel. Where's Grant? Wave along. He's up in the trumpet section. He's old enough to know better this week. Okay, we're going to start off with a Fred Jewell march. He was born... Oh, yeah, we better play Happy Birthday. Then we're going to start off with a Fred Jewell march. Now, I probably ruined the surprise. We're going to start our concert with a Fred Jewell march. Fred Jewell was the Indiana March King, born in 1875, a prolific music composer who wrote over 100 marches. At the age of 16, Jewell ran away from home and joined the Gentry Brothers Dog and Pony Show, much as Gary did. Those two have that in common. He was a euphonium player. He also played the calliope. Actually, you know, every male over 50 years old in this country at some point ran away from home and joined the Gentry Brothers Dog and Pony Show. No question about it. Let's see, after making excellent impressions with successful circus officials, Jewell rose through the ranks. He eventually landed himself as the leader of the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Band, which is the pinnacle of circus music directorships. When he retired, he went to Iowa, and from there he went back to Indiana, where he had a publishing company. He taught high school. He was appointed to teach at the University of Indiana, and unfortunately died before he could take the position. One of our top composers, this is Jules' Trooping the Colors March. Well, we're going to send our Band-Aid folks out amongst you. Don't forget, we're doing it early this time. This is your last chance this year to buy a George Rosencrantz CD.
That's an eager customer.
I just can't believe that reaction. $15. You are limited to 100 at that price. Please don't buy them under that. No. So, they'll be in around you. Again, thank you for your generosity. Time for a Latin beat. We played quite a number of John Edmonds' works this year. I think Gary got them for free. That's why I think that's why we played a lot of them. Yeah, all of which are really, really quite good. With a Latin beat, this is Embarcadero by John Edmonds. We hope you enjoy it as much as we like playing it. Our next piece is called Instant Concert. It's been very popular since it's been written. It's called Instant Concert as it's a compilation of over 30 different concert tunes. Now, see if you can recognize all 30, and if you do, you receive a 5-cent discount off your Rosencrantz CD purchase. So if you do the full maximum amount allowed, $100, gosh, that's at least 50 cents anyway. Okay. So here we have Instant Concert under the skillful baton of Gary Gillette. Let's see, Jailhouse Rock is a song written by Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller that first became a hit for Elvis Presley. The song was released on a 45 RPM single in September 1957. The song, as sung by Elvis Presley, is number 67 on Rolling Stone's list of the 500 greatest songs of all time, and was named one of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's 500 songs that shaped rock and roll. Jay Straw of High Tech Audio, he's a good friend of the City Band. He's provided our audio needs for many years at generous rock bottom rates. He's our official rock and roller. Professor Straw, Dean of Rock and Roll. Ladies and gentlemen, he's now going to play with us Jailhouse Rock.
Jay Straw!
You guys can dance if you like. Please stand up and sing along by all means. Thank you very much. A little human element involved in that one. How about a big hand for the band? You know, they play a lot of these marches and stuff, but deep down inside, they're all rockers.
Hey, no, Gary, we got to get Rolling Stone out here. I'm sure it's going to go from 67 to #1 after they listen to Jay. That was great. Thanks. Teddy Bear's Picnic. Coming up next. Who knows that song? All right. It's a song consisting of a melody composed by John Walter Bratton in 1907 and lyrics added by British songwriter Jimmy Kennedy in 1932. It remains popular as a children's song, having been recorded by numerous artists over the decades. One of the composition's main theme is reminiscence of R.B. Hall's march, Death or Glory, composed 12 years earlier. Perhaps Bratton heard this march, liked it so much, and stole it. Who knows? Anyway, here we are, Teddy Bear's Picnic.
First ending says the next phrase, right?
Okay, coming on stage now, we have a guest duo tonight. We've got Suzanne Carey and Jodi Marshall. Suzanne is a Missoula local. She's sung many venues around the area. Both her parents taught voice at the University of Montana. She's here from Vienna, where she sings at the American Theater there. Jodi Marshall is also a local player. She is a wonderful jazz pianist, and like Suzanne, plays many venues around town. She can be heard at St. Anthony's Church quite often. They're going to play two songs. The first one, traditional use of this song, When the Saints Go Marching In, is as a funeral march in the funeral music tradition of New Orleans, Louisiana, often called jazz funeral. While accompanying the coffee into the cemetery, a band would play the tune as a dirge. On the way back, it would switch to the familiar upbeat, hot, or Dixieland style. After the Saints, Jodi and Suzanne will play without the band. They're going to play Irving Berlin's Sisters, written in 1954 from White Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm city band welcome to Suzanne, Carey, and Jodi Marshall.
Hello, Missoula. It is great to see you out there. I'm not going to talk, let's just sing. You know this tune. You do know the song, don't you, Liz? I sure hope so. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. Oh, when the band goes marching in. Oh, when the band goes marching in. I want to be in that number. When the band goes marching in. The when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Yeah, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Yeah, yeah. That happy guy, don't take me no laughing guy. When the saints go marching with happy. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Don't flunk me, don't flunk me. Oh, I think he flunked me. That happy man goes marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Yeah, I wanna be in that number. When the saints go marching Yes, I had been happy for Latin in high school, and yes, I think he almost flunked me, but I don't think he did. He had mercy. Yeah, the song we're actually gonna sing, it's not from whatever that was. Good try, though. It's called Miss Seeley's Blues from the movie The Color Purple. And I have the honor, it's close. I have the honor and privilege of singing with Miss Jodi Marshall. Love her. Sister, sister, we're two of a kind. So, sister, I'm keeping my eye on you. I bet you think I don't know nothing but singing the blues. Oh, sister, have I got news for you? I'm something. I hope you think that you're something too. Scuffling, I've been up that lonesome road, and I've seen a lot of suns going down. Oh, but trust me, no low life's gonna run me around. So let me tell you something, sister. Remember your name. No twisters gonna steal your stuff away, my sister. We sure ain't got a whole lot of time. So shake your shimmy, sister, 'cause honey, the sugar's feeling fine. Thank you very much. Thank you, Carey. Thank you, band. It is an honor and privilege to sing to everybody here tonight. Thank you.
That was Suzanne, Carey, and Jodi Marshall. Let's have another round of applause. Wasn't that wonderful? And that last piece was anything but Irving Berlin's Sisters. Thank you, Carey. That was wonderful.
Well, it started with the word sister.
They don't pay me enough for this. They don't pay me anything for this. Time for a Rosencrantz march. This one I know what I'm talking about. This will be the last Rosencrantz march you will hear until next year, unless you buy the CT. And some of you who've got 30 right on the quiz will only have to pay $14.95 instead of $15. We'd like to dedicate this Rosencrantz as we like to dedicate all of them. Paul Williamson. No, it's not on the CD. Paul Williamson has been playing with us for quite a while, and I understand this is going to be his last year. Paul, he's moving to Colorado. Shame. So, anyway, this will give you something to remember us by. This Ensign March, written in 1911, goes out to you by George Hendricks Rosencrantz.
that we pick something out, we just read it in place, and that's one of those times. The last thing we'd ever do is say, okay, we're going to read something now, boy, I sure hope it goes well. That's like making an excuse, an apology before you do it. After the fact, the band just read that, just sight read it. Pretty nice, huh? Reading, huh?
Let's see, we are having our singer tonight. Tom Beatty will be coming up on stage. We've got Oh Solo Mio coming up, globally known as globally known Neapolitan song written in 1898. It has been performed and covered by many artists, including such stalwarts of opera as Enrico Caruso, Mario Lanza, the Three Tenors, as well as rock pop artists such as Bryan Adams and Elvis Presley, who sang it as It's Now or Never. Although there are versions in other languages, O Solo Mio is usually sung in the original Neapolitan language. Now, Tom Beatty is he's graduated from the University of Montana. He's
Almost.
all right, I now pronounce it graduated, darn it. Details. Let's see. He's a former Sentinel student of Gillette's, so you know he's tough. And he's doubled in horn and voice. Tom has been a longtime member of the city band and has recently been to Vienna with the University of Montana Music Study Abroad program. I believe it was this past spring. This was, of course, our departed friend Alfredo Chipolato's signature song. He loved it when people sang it with him. We're sure he would want it sung tonight, and Tom does a wonderful job. Please welcome Tom Beatty when singing Oh Solo Mio.
Thomas Day.
Oh stand fronte a te.
Thomas Beatty.
Our next number is Gateway City March. This is by probably, if you're going to rank band music composers, it's probably John Philip Sousa. Then below that, you've got Fillmore and our next composer, Carl King. Of course, I'd put George Rosencrantz ahead of all of them. Only because he is the best. No. And Carl King is a self-taught musician. He played the baritone or the euphonium, much like Fred Jewell, much like George Rosencrantz. It's a wonderful instrument. It plays all the counter melodies in marches. And you know, one of the big jobs that the announcer has to do is when the director throws a curveball and says, we're going to play this, and it's out of order and everything else, the announcer has to use some time up to make sure everybody gets the piece ready and all that sort of thing. Well, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's using up time. If my father was here, he'd vouch for it immediately. So, we're now going to play Carl King's, I think we're ready, Gateway City March.
This is for you, Bill Manning.
Well, folks, all good things must come to an end, and that includes the city band concert season. We're at a closing number for the 2010 season. This city band just doesn't happen, and we would be remiss not to mention some of the well-deserved thank yous. We want to thank Missoula City Council and the officers of His Honor, the Mayor, John Engen. Their generous support makes us a true city band, something quite rare today. Thank you. Our wonderful audience, thank you for your support. We're so fortunate. You folks are absolutely the best. We've had great singers and guest players and soloists this year. We'd like to thank Ben Kirby, Cassie Keogh, James Smart, Kevin Griggs, Brandon McGlynn, Cassidy Brooks, Christine and Jemmy Robertson, Tom Trigg, the Sweet Adelines, Don Douglas, Karen Callan, Ken Colson, Sarah Whitlash, Allie Beatty, Joy O'Hara, Suzanne Carey, Jodi Marshall, Tom Beatty, and arrangers Mike Rosebarsky and Jim Eversole. I think I've got everyone. Thank you, folks. Behind the scene, Amanda Tish, say hello. She does so much to keep this organization running. She's our librarian, she's our personnel and equipment manager. I can't begin to tell you what an important and difficult job that is. Thank you so much, Amanda. Thank you, collection gals. We got Corey, Leslie, Janelle, Jennifer, and maybe some last minute people I called on to volunteer at the spur of the moment. Thank you so much, ladies. Band officers, Bill Haffey, Bill Roach, Amanda Tish, and Gary Gillette. Thank you, folks. Dick Johnson's our resident historian. Next year, Dick will be celebrating 60 consecutive years playing with our organization. My God, I gotta get a hold of the Guinness folks. Dan Dixon, he's our resident chaplain. He sometimes intercedes on a higher power for those more difficult passages. Thank you, Dan. As for myself, it is deeply humbling to speak for these wonderfully talented people I'm surrounded with. I am honored and so very fortunate to be associated with these fine folks. This is honestly my dream job. I'm being given a microphone and I get to harass Gillette in public. This is absolutely wonderful. And that's my segue into Gary, our director. There's someone who does so much work and devotes so much time to our organization. He develops the programs, leads rehearsals, does public relations, and signs up our guest talent. More importantly, he makes the city band fun. Ladies and gentlemen, our director, Mr. Gary Gillette. Thank you, buddy. And I looked over and I said, boy, I forgot about Jay Straw and high-tech audio. There he is. What I got. Thanks. Thanks for all you do with our audio works here. Good grief, I would really be remiss not to mention that. Thanks, Jay. We're at our last number. On behalf of Gary and the band, Bill Roach saying thanks for such a wonderful year. Please be safe, and we look forward to seeing you here again next June. Now we'll finish with John Philip Sousa's Stars and Stripes Forever. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
And a special thank you to Ron Scholl of MCAT TV. So if you ever get lonely, you can always catch us on Channel 7. All of our concerts are all recorded, and some of you are forced to watch us and listen to us all winter long. There's the Stars and Stripes.